Hello everyone, this is Shankar. Hope you are doing well. In this video, I will explain about Apache Kafka producer application integration with Spring Boot. So, what we are developing in this video, see here, producer producer application we are developing in this video. We are developing the producer part. So in producer, how we will send like Kafka template dot send method. So with two parameters are some more parameters like multiple overloaded methods will be there, right, based on our equivalent, like this is a topic, this is message. If you want between key type something key, like three parameter constructor, like that. So it is not a it is not a stretch video. It is a part 11 video of, so this Apache Kafka playlist. It will be available in playlist and course as well. Course, right? This link I will provide in description of this video. So coming to in this video, I will cover about understanding of key value serialization, understanding Apache Kafka brokers, producer service development. See, these two are the architecture related and theory related parts. First, I will implement the producer service application. After that, I will explain about key value serialization brokers in Apache Kafka. So let's get started. So file new. I will take Maven project. So see, create a simple project, skip archetype selection. So I don't want any dependency like that. Archetype, until the archetype skipping. I don't want dependencies, properties like that. So see next. So our application is suppose Kafka hyphen Kafka hyphen. So there is two are there. Let's add three. Kafka hyphen 3 hyphen producer. So producer hyphen app. See, this is the group ID, nothing but company name. Suppose com.fst company. Artifact ID means project name. Name means project name. So description our choice. Suppose this is a Apache Kafka project. This is a Apache Kafka project, right? Project. So finish it. Let's observe third one, right? Kafka 3 producer app. Let's observe form.xml. Form.xml. See, nothing is there, right? It is just the so group ID, artifact ID, version name about this project. Nothing is there about parent form, properties, dependencies. So I will show what we add one by one. First, see here, it is pointing to Java 1.8. But in our system, go to preferences, Java, suppose installed JREs, see it is 17 are there. Go to update. So I want 17. For that, so first in properties, right? We need to mention under properties tag, right? So check properties tag. This is the properties tag under we need to mention Java version all, right? So now Maven dot compiler dot source. So what is the source? I want 17 also. Maven dot compiler dot source. So maximize. So what is the target? So target. Target also 17. So to secure like without any disturbance, we can add UTF-8. Like if any special characters are like that there are some different country internalization, those are there, it will not disturb. For that, so source encoding we will do. How to do project dot build dot source project dot build dot source encoding. So what we need to mention UTF-8. So select R, Control Shift F4, Control S up to C. So it is not yet updated, right? So even though I saved, it is like some saving is done, right? Controllers. After that, the star mark will be removed, right? Saved, but is not updated. We need to do force update. Maven. So Maven project force update of snapshots and releases. Click. See, observe. It is changed to 70, right? There are so many libraries also there. Now up to Java, we are updated to 70. Now we need to add a dependencies. So for this project, we need a three dependencies. Previously, like we are definitely done like key value pairs, like serialization here, like here this key value serialization we added in application.properties pair. But in this video, I will do use code itself, and we are using Spring dot Kafka library. But in this video, we will use Kafka clients library, right? Kafka clients library and some supports like SLF4J related one and Jackson related one we will use, right? So for dependencies, so dependencies, dependencies tag under dependencies tag, dependency, dependency, yeah, so dependency, right? We will collect dependencies from MVN repository. For that, go to post one Kafka clients, Kafka hyphen client. You can search in Google instead of going to MVN repository. It will give more results, more accurate results. So, see, this is the group ID, ORG Apache Kafka, Kafka client. This one only we need. So, let's check latest version when released. This year only it is released. So, suppose let's scroll down, let's take someone. So, let's choose more used one. Okay, I am selecting this one. So, 3.7.1, I am choosing Control C, add here. This is the one dependency, select all, Control Shift F. So, this is the one, another one. So, mostly avoid searching here. It will not give exactly sometimes. So, SL, so SLF4J. So, SLF, SLF4J hyphen simple. We need this one. See, these are the like this. So, we need here, this is the ORG SLF4J. This is artifact SLF4J simple. It is a group ID. First one, it is a artifact. So click this one. So let's take. Suppose do one thing. So versions are 2 dot on alpha is there. Scroll down. So let's take this one. So SLF4J sample ORG SLF4J. So compare it. Compare them. We need this. Is there a scope compiler test? So next one, Control Shift F4. So this time let's search in Google. Suppose Jackson iPhone, Jackson iPhone data format iPhone XML, XML. So XML. So click here. Let's check. So let's pick it up 2 dot 17 dot. This one it is look like more used. Let's pick it up this. So com dot faster XML dot Jackson dot data format. Yeah, this way want. So this way want. So select our control shift F for now. Control S. See it is downloading the jar files. See it is going on, downloading process is going on. So jar files. Once it is done, then we need to start developing the Kafka producer application. See for this Maven project, there is no, see there is no like application dot properties, nothing is there. So see SRC main Java. So we need to create a one class. I will select the main method also. Suppose Kafka, Kafka producer, producer, suppose Kafka producer app. So Kafka producer. So Kafka producer. So Kafka producer app application, app application. So select the main method. So previous videos we developed little bit different. Like in application or properties file, we are added our configurations like serialization, deserialization, post of server properties, all this. But we are not doing the same way. We are doing in this video different approach. Suppose one year configuration properties, configuration, configuration properties, configuration properties. Suppose let's create properties object. Properties, properties equal to new properties. Yeah. So post what needs to take dot put. So this is the object. This is the object, right? So post of server, post one. For that, suppose producer, producer space config. See org Apache, org Apache Kafka clients producer. This one producer config dot. These are so many constants are there. Let's go to producer config. This is the producer config, abstract config. See, here post of server config, post of server config. What is this? Common client config, post of server config. Let's open what is there inside post of server config, post of server config. Here, post of dot servers. A list of host port pairs, host port pairs to use for establish the initial connection to the Kafka cluster. Kafka cluster. We will need post of servers initial connection to the Kafka cluster. Kafka cluster. Let's read. The client will make use of all servers irrespective of which servers are specified here. For so bootstrapping, this list only impacts the initial host user to discover the full set of servers. This list should be in the form. So like host port, comma host port. If multiple brokers are there, each broker have host port, comma host port. Like multi blockers, multi blockers. since these servers are just used for the initial connection to discover the full cluster membership, which may change dynamically. This list need to contain the full set of servers. You may want more than one in case a server is down. Server is down, right? So server is down. See what is the post of servers? Post of servers. What is this? So it contains the host port. Host port. Remember, it is very very important. Establish the initial connection to the Kafka cluster. Establish the initial connection to the Kafka cluster. We need bootstrap servers. Bootstrap server contains host port used for establish the initial connection to the Kafka cluster. Understand, right? So let's remove. So here producer config after that. So bootstrap server config. Bootstrap server config coming to value. So tell me Apache Kafka is running in my server is running in my local system. So local. So localhost colon 9092. So 9092. So 9092. 9092. Right? So this is for the bootstrap server configuration. What is the purpose of bootstrap? Initial connection to the Kafka cluster. So Kafka cluster. So that means so what it will contain. See here what it will contain. So bootstrap server, right? See bootstrap hyphen server. What it contains? Host colon port. By using what we will do, we will connect 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 cluster via broker. So broker via broker. So via broker, right? Via broker. That means we are via broker. We will connect cluster via broker. So this host port is the broker details. Broker details, right? So broker metadata contains cluster metadata contains all brokers details. All broker details. So see, bootstrap server is nothing but to connect a broker, right? Broker via cluster, right? So like bootstrap server contain the host port, right? Each broker have one host, one port. We are connecting into cluster. We are connecting to cluster via broker, right? Suppose here, here. So it is a bootstrap server. It is a bootstrap server. So what we are doing, we are connecting to the cluster. We are connecting to the cluster via 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 broker. Via broker, right? Understand, right? So we will discuss more about broker once this development is done. So next, properties, properties dot properties dot put. So this one, Kafka config dot. So tell me, topic is string type, right? What we need to pass? We need to pass the topic, right? So we need to pass topic. We need to pass topic and message. Message may be primitive type, object type, otherwise some list type, map type, etc. So first, so producer config dot So producer config dot c so dot say producer config dot so dot key. There are two keys related are there, right? Key serializer class config. See key serializer class config. Let's go. What is this? What is keys? Key serializer. Nothing is there about it. There is no commands. Just key serializer. Nothing is there. So see key serializer, value serializer, socket connection, timeout. So many are there. So now, what is the value? Value here. So what we are sending to the send method, we are sending topic and topic. Topic is the string, right? So string topic we are sending. For that, yeah, string 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 serializer. So which import com dot faster XML or which import for see this we need to choose org Apache Kafka common serialization dot string serializer. We are using also same, right? In application dot property this one. After that dot class so suppose dot class dot get name. So it is done, right? So yeah, it is done now. Now value serializer, right? Value like that means message also we decided to send string only primitive type. So for that, here instead of key we need to change to value. So value serializer class config, right? So for that, string serializer dot class dot get name. So step one is done, right? Step two, what is step two? So create Kafka producer object. For that Kafka producer, see Kafka producer org dot apache dot kafka dot client dot producer. So this one key value. We need to pass key value. See here key serialization, value serialization. Both were mentioned string, right? That means we are also take this topic. We will pass usually. It is a what is it? It is a message or record. Suppose here producer suppose producer equal to new Kafka producer. See, it is expecting map. So many overloaded methods are there. Select one. So it is the two parameters. So this is the overloaded constructors. These are the single, right? Kafka producer property. This we need. We have some properties here, right? So this we need Kafka producer. This is the constructor, right? Take the reference. So after that, step three. What is the step three? So create Kafka record. How to create? So to create a Kafka record, what we need? Let's check. So we need to create a Kafka record for that. This is the Kafka producer, right? So we need to create a Kafka record for that. So producer record, producer, producer record, Apache Kafka clients producer key value. What is the key? Key is this string. Value is the string. So it is a about record. So it is a record equal to new producer record. It is expecting topic and value. So topic and value. So these are the not required. So it is optional. We need a now topic and message. Suppose string message. String message. Suppose what needs to do here? Hello. Hello Kafka, comma, welcome to Kafka. Suppose like this. So semicolon. So message, right? It is a second parameter. Message is a second parameter. So post parameter, what is the string topic? Suppose producer app one. Suppose this is the topic name. Suppose this is the topic name. So this is the topic name, right? So further fourth step we will discuss. Let's understand about here. See in image what I mentioned. So understanding key value serialization. Understanding key value serialization, right? So let's understand that. For that I have an image. See. So here Apache Kafka key value serializer producer. For that, so if you are using Spring related dependencies, we need to use template, right? Kafka template. This process Kafka template dot send method will be there. Here also send method is there. I will show where need to use. We are using the right Kafka clients library. So that is the different library. So if we are using Spring related, then we need to use the Kafka template. Suppose our topic now, what is the key, what is the value, what is the key, what is the value. So suppose here Kafka template. This is the topic. This is the so event, payload, object. Like this is the string. So see, first one is the string, second one string matching, right? Suppose this is the topic name. It is a message, payload, body, whatever. First is the string, second is the integer. See here, integer is changed based on here. The second parameter it is changed. Suppose here string. So string serializer. Employee. What is this employee? JSON serializer. JSON serializer. Right? What is this employee? JSON serializer. So in previous videos, what we did like this producer we convert like here string dot kafka dot producer dot value hyphen serializer equal to org spring framework dot kafka dot so support dot serializer dot json serializer like this. Suppose string serializer see org apache kafka common dot serialization dot string serializer. Why string serializer? If either one of the Kafka, suppose these parameters are string, then belonging to, then this is a string serializer. So if any object, if any object, then it is a JSON serializer. If any para, if integer, it is a integer serializer. First one, I think it is the fixed one. It is a topic. I will gather more about as of now my understanding. It is a topic. It is a string one. It is fixed one. Value might be changed like it will be primitive value, object, a map, etc., bytes, etc. So if object format it is a JSON serializer, if it is an integer serializer, if it is a string serializer. Understand, right? So as of now we understand understanding. As of now we are understanding key value serializer, right? Right? Understanding Apache Kafka brokers. This I will explain later. So end of this video, this is I will explain. I will now focus producer service development. So I'm in the focus of producer service development, right? So after third point is done, what is the fourth point? So comma fourth point we need to send. So fourth point is the send. Send I will do, flash I will do. After that close. So after that what I will do close. So close I will do. For that, for that, so where see where send method will be available inside the record or inside the topic. Tell me where it will be available. So send method will be available in the producer. Producer is like a Kafka template. Producer is like a Kafka template. What needs to send? We need to send the send method. There are multiple overloaded. Two are there. Producer record, one will be there. So and callback will be there. Producer record and callback will be there. Producer record, what needs to send? We need to send the record. This record we need to send. What is the record? Record contains what is the record? Record contains the some message this topic all details will be there, right? It is done. After that, so producer dot plus, after that producer dot close, done. So for our understanding sake, let's say add a fifth step, print simple message. Suppose system.out.println. So data is sent. So up to development is done. So now we need to start the Apache Kafka server. For that, open the cmd command prompt. So open the cmd post. We need to start Kafka server with care after. So in previously like before 1.4.0 where so there is a bootstrap server, it will be there, right? But now there is no bootstrap server concept. Now it is a care app. It is also part of the Kafka server, right? Kafka server start will be there, right? Kafka hyphen Kafka hyphen server hyphen start dot so start so Kafka hyphen server hyphen Kafka slash server slash start dot bad space. We need a server properties. Where server properties our Kafka installation directory. These server properties will be there, right? Config. These are the server property. Right click. Show more options. Properties. In security. These are the property. This is the path we need to pass here. It will collect some data. So Kafka slash server slash start.bat. This is the server properties location. Enter. So now I am starting the Apache Kafka software. For this, we need a separate CMD. Right? Once it is up and running, then I will create a topic. So we mentioned right in code one topic. So that we will create it. So see these many logs are printing. That means it is started. So it is a producer app one. What is this? This is a topic name. We need to create this topic, right? So for that, tell me topic creation command. Kafka hyphen topics. Kafka hyphen. So Kafka hyphen topics, right? So topic Kafka hyphen topic, right? So Kafka hyphen topic dot bat. Actually, it is a topics Kafka hyphen topics dot bat. So hyphen we need to create, right? What needs to create hyphen topic we need to create topic name we copy, right? So Kafka hyphen topic dot bat hyphen create hyphen topic name post of server properties. So why we need by using this it will connect to the so bootstrap server properties nothing but broker properties. It contains the bootstrap board. It will connect to the cluster via the broker. So right. So each broker have the entire cluster data, right? Entire cluster metadata. Each broker have entire cluster metadata. So hyphen bootstrap So host of hyphen server, host of hyphen server colon 9092. Here Kafka hyphen topics dot bed hyphen create hyphen topic. So this is topic name hyphen bootstrap hyphen server. This is the port number. So right, this is a port number. Default port number of Apache Kafka. Apache Kafka default port number 9092. Like in Tomcat 8080 is a Tomcat default number, right? So like this. Enter. So bootstrap server is not a recognized. So something somewhere is wrong. Let's check. Yeah, bootstrap hyphen server host to port, not only port. Host. What is this host? So localhost localhost colon 9090 host to port, not only port. Host to port we need to mention. See topic. See created topic. Right now to describe about topic or to describe. Suppose same command only for that. So create, let's remove this part, creation part. So go Kafka hyphen topics, Kafka hyphen topics dot bad hyphen des, describe, describe hyphen topic hyphen topic boost up server. Enter. The topic content, this is the topic name, partition 0. That means one partition. Partition starts from the 0. Later 1, replicas 1, ISR 1, ELR, last noun, ELR. These are the there. We need to focus about topic name, partitions, later, replicas. So we need to these four. So as of now, we are understand what is the topic. It is a logical message store. What is a partition? It will in partition it will store the so messages like inside the partitions log segments will be there, offsets will be there inside log segments, records will be there. In record, each record one message will be stored. This is the later. This I will explain. As of now, topics partitions we understand. Later I will explain. Replicas I will explain in further videos. Right? Clear screen. So it is done, right? Now topic creation is done. Now what needs to do? So let's run the application. So this is a main class. Main method will be there. Java application. See, data is sent. Data is sent, right? So we need a consumer. For that, let's use command front only for the consumer. For that, so quickly access. So tell me what is the command. So Kafka hyphen control hyphen consumer. Kafka hyphen control hyphen consumer dot bad hyphen topic name post of server details, right? It will connect to the broker. So when we are start Apache Kafka server, by default one broker will be started. One broker will be started. I will explain brokers. We need to discuss, right? Brokers also there, right? Understanding Apache Kafka brokers. This I will explain. So let's enter it. Enter. So see now Kafka consumer dot bat. See it is waiting to listen, but it is I already sent, but that is not here consuming. Here that is not consuming. Why that is not consuming? Tell me. From beginning. From beginning we are not mentioned. Right? From beginning. Like I want messages from the topics, available messages. And like there is a like retention period 7 days. Those messages also I want. If I want what needs to do, I will tell. So so for that for so I want to already send right one message, one record that is also I want for that. Let's say add a hyphen beginning one. In command itself I will add. Code also we can add, but I can go ahead. So Control C. This is I am stopping. So clear, CLS. So again, so suppose add here hyphen 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 from hyphen beginning from hyphen beginning right, enter. So beginning, see it is received right. Hello Kafka, welcome to Kafka. Now I will send another message. Suppose welcome to Kafka world. Suppose Kafka world. Suppose Kafka world. Welcome to Kafka world. Right click, run as Java application. See data send, go to consumer. See welcome to Kafka world. So consuming right. So we are successfully done still. So producer service development, understanding key value serialization. Like for primitive, which serialization we need to take like string serializer for primitive, for object JSON serializer, for integer serializer, like that. We understand, right? So now we will understand about Apache Kafka brokers. So let's start understanding about Apache Kafka brokers. It is all about the theory points. So Apache Apache Kafka brokers, right? Brokers. So see here important points. So each broker, each broker has each broker has information information about other other brokers in the cluster. So for some more better understanding, let's will start the so diagram also. So some more better understanding. So suppose it is a producer application. So it is a producer application. It is a Apache Kafka ecosystem. It is a it is a Apache Kafka ecosystem. So it is a Apache Kafka ecosystem. So Apache Kafka ecosystem this is. So it is a producer app. Producer app. Now so do one thing. It is a producer app. It is a Apache Kafka ecosystem. It is a Apache Kafka ecosystem. So here, see here. So what we are doing here, we are adding the so suppose Kafka producer. Kafka producer will be there, right? Kafka producer. It contains a one send method. It contains a dot send method. We are sending, right? We are sending. And here two we are passing. What we are passing to means key we are passing, value we are passing. That means what are these? These are the key serializer. Key serializer. Key serializer we are sending, and we are sending the value serializer. We are sending the value serializer. Right? We are sending the value serializer. So, and we are sending other one also. What is this? Local. Localhost colon 8080. What is this? It is a what is this? Bootstrap server. Bootstrap. So bootstrap server. Bootstrap server. So bootstrap server host port. Host port will be there. These we are sending, right? Key serializer, value serializer. Now now in producer app these will be there, right? This is the Kafka ecosystem. So what we understand, see, each blocker has information about other blockers in the cluster. Means where cluster will be there inside the broker, right? Cluster will be there inside the broker. So suppose it is a cluster. Two brokers are there. So two blockers. So it is a cluster. It is a cluster. So inside cluster, broker one. Broker one will be there. Assume this is a broker one. When Apache Kafka server is started, one broker will be created. So suppose it is a broker two. Assume it is a broker hyphen two. So inside what will be there? Topics will be there. Suppose topic hyphen one post topic. It contains suppose it contains two partitions are there. Partition hyphen one, partition hyphen two. Two partitions are there. So after that, what will happen? Each partition contains the replicas. Replicas I will explain in later video. Replicas I will explain. So replicas next video I will explain. After that, what is there? Offset I will explain, and later I will explain next videos. What I will explain here, log segment. Log segment will be there. Log here, log segment. Log segment will be there. Inside log segment, record will be there. Record contain the message. What we are sending string message, right? That message will be there. So right, understand right? So yeah. So each broker has information about other brokers in the cluster. That means see here. So each broker, this is the broker one, this is the broker two. Each broker have information about other brokers, other brokers. So each broker have information about other brokers, other brokers. Why like that? If one broker is failed, it will be up. Like if one broker will be failed, that request will be coming to the second broker. How based on what? Based on post of server. Post of server is meant for the initial connection to the broker. Initial connection to the broker. Post of server contains host and port. Host and port will be there, right? Right. So via broker it will connect to the cluster. It will connect to the cluster via broker. Via broker, it will connect to the cluster. Understand, right? So, note points. Each broker has information about other brokers in the cluster. Each broker has information about other brokers in the cluster. And each broker, each broker. Suppose let's end this. Each broker has information about other brokers in the cluster. This is one point. Suppose this is the one point, and each broker, each broker have cluster, each broker have cluster metadata, each broker have cluster metadata, each broker have cluster metadata. Suppose that means this is the broker one. This is the broker two. These brokers have the cluster information, cluster metadata, nothing but entire cluster information. Have this broker and this broker. Every broker in the cluster have the cluster data. Every broker in the cluster have cluster data. Understand it? After that, so each broker have cluster metadata. Each broker have cluster metadata, and and each broker maintains a maintains a cached cached copy of cluster cluster metadata. So see, each broker have cluster metadata. Each broker have cluster metadata. Cluster metadata. Another point. Each broker maintains a each broker maintains a cached copy of cluster metadata. Cached copy of cluster metadata. That means all brokers. That means all brokers topics topics partitions and layers. ladders, 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 right? Each broker, each broker, each broker stores only its own partition data, but knows the full cluster, full cluster metadata, full cluster metadata. These are the most important points. After that, I will discuss about single broker setup, multi broker setup. So Apache Kafka brokers. So each broker has information about other brokers in the cluster. Each broker, see, these are the two brokers. Each broker have other broker. See, other broker. So each broker have information about other brokers in the cluster. That means each broker have other broker information. See, so each broker have cluster metadata. Each broker have this cluster metadata information. Cluster data. Each broker have cluster data. Next one, each broker maintains a cached copy of cluster metadata. That means all brokers, topics, partitions, and layers. These layers I will explain. Remaining hidden, topics hidden, partitions hidden, layers I will explain. See here, see here. So each broker contains the copy of cluster metadata. That means all brokers, all topics, all partitions, all ladder, right? Not a ladder. Ladder, partitions, topics, all brokers, topics, partitions, ladder, right? Each broker stores only its own partition data, but knows the full cluster metadata. So see here, each broker what is storing. So see here, each broker, this is the broker what is storing partitions data. Partitions in partitions, segments will be there. Inside segments, records will be inside records, messages will be stored, right? So topic is a logical message store. Inside partitions, data will be stored inside log segment. Agent is the big boxes. Inside big boxes, each record is a one cell. Each log segment size is a 1 GB. It will be filled 1 GB data. Then it will be new box will be auto added. Right, that it is auto increased. These configurations are there in server properties file. Now, as of now, understand, right? These points, these 4 points, less single broker setup. This is a by default setup. Single, single, single broker setup. Single broker setup. It is a by default setup. So when when we start when we start a Kafka Kafka server, it it starts a Kafka it starts a Kafka broker. When we start a Kafka server, see, when we when we start a Kafka server, it starts a Kafka broker. Do you understand this? When we start a Kafka server, it starts a Kafka broker. How it will possible? I will show. See, suppose I started the Kafka server. See how I started Apache server, Apache server start dot bat. These are the server property in server properties. That is the property there to start a when we start a Kafka server, it starts a Kafka broker. Right? I will show those settings. So let's note down default default. So configuration default configuration look like how, see, inside server dot properties file, inside server dot properties file. So inside server dot properties file, let's copy. We will copy from the that location itself. So go to server dot properties. So see, this is the server dot properties. Control F. Let's type a broker. See, broker. See here. So there are 7 times are there. So check. check here. So go back. So here somewhere will be there. Let's check. Suppose let's check broker hyphen ID. No dot ID. Here, see here I will add. So here suppose broker dot ID equal to 1. It is for the old one. When zookeeper is there, zookeeper will be there, right? Zookeeper that time it is a like a broker, one broker by default. Now it is like a no dot ID, no dot ID equal to 1. When it will be so care after for this. So right, this will be like this. So node hyphen ID equal to 1. That means one broker. That means one broker here. See the node ID associated with its instance roles. Instance roles. Server basics is there, right? One section. So broker controller. So yeah, it is nothing but a node dot ID nothing but a so node dot ID nothing but a one broker. So I'm closing this. So next point. So this is we understand, right? When we start a Kafka server, it starts a Kafka broker. This is we understand, right? After that, so next one. What is next one? So it is a so B multi broker cluster. Nothing but if you want a cluster with three brokers, you must start three Kafka server processes, each with a unique unique node ID or broker ID. Otherwise, post one old broker ID or node ID and port. So port node ID and port. Assume like a node ID up to. So node ID and port. I will explain. So and port node ID and port. See here, if you want a cluster with three brokers, you must start three Kafka server processes, each Kafka with a unique broker ID or node ID and port. Now here, now suppose I want to start three brokers, right? So let's understand broker hyphen one. Broker hyphen one. It contains the one localhost colon 9092. It is a post broker, post bot. Broker hyphen 2. It contains the localhost colon 9093. It is a second broker, post port. Broker 3. Localhost colon 9094. It is a post port of the third broker, right? So in application, if three, see, if it is the single broker, where as of now, where is the single broker? How we are accessing this single broker? Suppose broker. How we are accessing localhost colon 9092. This is how we are accessing like this accessing. So both three brokers are there. Now in code how to access. three brokers are there. Now in now code, how to access, right? I will show. So client nothing but producer application. Producer, we are just not developer, right? Producer application. Client producer application. How to use, suppose, so bootstrap hyphen server. Above also this will be there. Bootstrap server space bootstrap server. Suppose equal to this is the broker one address, comma. It is the broker one address, comma. It is a broker two address, comma. It is a broker three address, comma. It will be look like, right? Now, finally, so who maintain metadata inside the cluster? Metadata will be there, right? B for the B for Kafka 4.x Zookeeper will be there, right? After that, care app will be there. So actually, cluster metadata is there in cluster. Cluster metadata maintained by see metadata. Metadata is managed managed by cluster metadata. Who manage cluster metadata? Zookeeper. Cluster metadata managed by Zookeeper. So B for B for Kafka 4.x 4.x. So after care after so after Kafka 4.x 4.x after Kafka it is maintained. See, Zookeeper is maintained until Kafka 4.x. After 4.x it is maintained by care after. So in this video we are understanding key value serialization, understanding Apache Kafka, brokers, producer service development, right? Three parts in this video. Understanding key value serialization, understanding Apache Kafka, brokers, producer service development. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel.